How are you feeling, Jabari? How was it to get out on the court with the other guys? We saw you practicing in full the other day.
I'm feeling good. They probably passed me on my physical as being enthusiastic and happy. So emotional and balanced.
Jabari, will you be full go tomorrow, or how would you describe what you'll be able to do when training camp opens?
I go within the hours, and whatever I'm able to complete, then you'll be able to analyze that. But I can't predict anything.
But how about just your progress from the summer, everything? I think Coach Kidd said you checked off all the individual goals you had, and just talk about how difficult it's been and where you are now, if that's very satisfying to be at this point.
It's been real good. I'm able to do a lot of things from scratch and things I've been able to do, and it's been fairly new. But I think I scratched the surface within my training, and I can build now. So it's really exciting, and I'm so glad that I had a great support system within the training staff and my coaches.
How does a Dookie get a standing ovation or a large ovation at Camp Randall Stadium?
Oh, because I play for the Bucks. Yeah, because I'm a Wisconsin native, so it's no bad foreplay within us. So
The organization has talked a little bit about being cautious with you in your minutes and stuff like that. Does that affect your, I guess, aggressiveness or your mentality as a player at all?
it might enhance it because I know that I only have a little bit of time, and just give everything I have for the amount of time I have, the opportunity I get, and that's all.
Jabari, when you see this revamp lineup with Greg Monroe in it and all you young guys coming up, how excited are you? And obviously, since you didn't play since December, to be part of it. And you saw like Chris, now Michael Carter-Williams, who you didn't even get to play with. How excited are you to be part of this new lineup?
I'm very excited, very glad that I get a chance to work with a team, be around a team. Again, it's no better feeling to have a group of guys and building relationships from there. So it's really happy.
Jabari, you look noticeably bigger up top. Was that part of your off-season plan, so to speak, is to get bigger up top before you could run, or what was the process for you in the off-season to put on weight or to get more muscular? What was it?
Be able to hold my ground, because I kind of struggled last year guarding a lot of fours. It's not a lot of stretch fours out there in the league. They're more stable down there. So the plan was to be able to hold my ground on defense. And it's something that I wanted to do too, rebuild my body from scratch, don't have any flaws.
Jabari, playing that four spot, did you gain confidence, though, with that, even in the limited time you played last year, and how do you see that going forward?
Oh, I see it going forward. I always played the four all my life, high school, college. College played the five too, grade school. So, it's a position of me. That's what I do. And it's a position I can be anywhere on the floor. So I gained a lot of confidence being able to study it, also having a few games under it, and I can build from there.
At the Jersey Block Party, you talked about taking a Jedi trip to Peru. It looks like you made it. What was the motivation for doing that, and what did you get out of that trip?
Well, I didn't get a chance to travel to London, so the owners and the coaching staff gave me an opportunity to travel somewhat overseas and get out of the States for a few. Peru was just a trip that my trainer, Suki, came up with. She thought it would be cool for my legs to get underneath me and also my cardio because you hike those mountains and they're real steep. I made it in one piece. It was real fun, but it was also a trip that I take for character too, because we take a lot for granted out there, and you don't find out how fortunate you are, even though you come from the bottom of the financial pool. But regardless, you're pretty wealthy considering it's through the world. So.
Jabari, what about Suki's role, in your rehabilitation and just all the hours that everybody put in here with the staff? You had to put in a ton of hours too. I guess, can you describe what that will mean to you when you finally return to the court?
I mean a lot, but it's something that I'm gonna have to build on, something that I have to work towards because I'm not complete. It's able to prep me all the way to this point, but it's also to help me go throughout the season. And once I reach that, then I'll be really satisfied.
Jabari, what's been the biggest challenge for you overcoming this injury, getting back to where you are right now?
It's been a few, but I really don't look at it as, a big deal. I kind of trick myself, my mindset, because when people look at it pessimistically, they think with the wrong mentality. You're probably going to be a different person, and it's pretty traumatizing. But for myself, I really didn't treat it that way. I wanted to look at it as a positive as possible, saying that I was going to be able to start back over and build myself up, and there was no better way that I can do rather than, to rebuild myself up, and that was real fun.